Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you've just got in your car driving from point A to point B, we try to reintroduce the show every time. We call it Business to Business Networking because we give out names and phone numbers. It's very much like a virtual Chamber of Commerce networking meeting on the air. My name is Rex Parry, and for 15 years we've been bringing to the microphone not just a lot of real estate agents, that's a hot topic in the Valley, but also business, politics, and economics. And our next one has to do with the politics, which is a very important part of business. Kevin, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thompson. I live in Mesa, District 6, and I'm running for Mesa City Council.
Excellent. Now, give us the parameters of District 6.
Well, District 6 basically runs from Power Road to Meridian and from Broadway all the way down to Germain Road to the south. So It's the largest district in Mesa, encompasses all of Eastmark as well as the Mesa Gateway Airport and a lot of the booming manufacturing that's taking place, the Bridgestone and so forth.
There's a lot of people out there that don't realize Eastmark is going to be one of these beautiful planned communities. Kind of introduce that a little bit, too.
It is. DMB has done a tremendous job out there with Eastmark. There's 7 builders, I believe, that are going in out there, and they've done, DMB has done a lot of properties throughout the United States, but, around here they've done DC Ranch, they've done Power Ranch,
yes,
and so forth. And in fact, I live in Superstition Springs, and that was one of their original planned communities that they did. Love my community.
Yeah.
But Eastmark is just go out there and take a look at it. It's fabulous.
Yeah, jogging paths. They got grass. They got pools. They got tennis. These are awesome developers. It really brings value to the East Valley, and again, that was out where the General Motors proving ground was out there too.
Correct. It's right there at Ellsworth and between Elliott and Ray.
Elliott, yeah. So this is the area that Kevin is looking to represent, and you have to be a resident in that district to vote for him, but we still want to help get the word out because let's educate a little bit about civic government. The City of Mesa, first of all, Scott Smith's been a guest on the show many times. He's a great guy. Tell us a little bit about some of the development in Mesa. You guys have a website that people really can interact with. Tell us about that.
There is. If you go to mesaaz.gov, it tells you everything you want to know about the city. But what's even neater about Mesa, and it's something that the council and that the staff and that the mayor have looked at or came up with, was a thing called iMesa. And so if you go to mesaaz.gov and you look off to the right, you'll see a little a place there that says iMesa. You click on that, and it's an opportunity. It takes you to a page where it gives the citizens an opportunity to have a voice with the city. So you can go in. If you have an idea, you can enter an idea on there and let the other citizens vote on it. And the more votes that it gets, it really brings it to the council and to the staff of the city, and it's something that they take into consideration and look at. For example, the park bond that passed overwhelmingly this past primary, that was a direct result of the iMesa. The citizens throughout Mesa said, we want parks, we want open space, and that's exactly what happened. People voted on it. It went on the iMesa site. It got the council's attention, and they put it on the ballot, and it went out to the citizens, and it passed.
This is so cool, folks. This is how government. I can see Robert, our engineer on the other side of the glass, going, you know what? Here we've lived all this time. A lot of people don't know that that's available for your cities. We need that on the state level. We need that on the federal level because it's really cool, folks. You come up with an idea. You come up with a location of a park, and then you can basically go around and knock on doors and get people to go to that page and click, yes, I'm in favor of this. And the more and more people that they get in favor, the staff at the City of Mesa is looking at the number.
Absolutely. They have a committee that's assigned to strictly look at that and bring those items to the staff and to the council.
This is so cool. Now, as a member of the City Council, educate us about the meeting schedules, what kind of time commitment. A lot of people don't get into the nitty-gritty of city civic politics. Tell us what that works.
There's a lot of time that's involved in council. And, I'm not council yet. I'm hoping I can.
We're going to get you elected. But anyway, let's go. Yeah. We're thinking positive here. Go ahead. Tell us how it works.
So hopefully I'll get elected. And when I do, Mesa, basically on Mondays and I believe it's Wednesdays or Thursdays, they have what they call a study session. And it's primarily an opportunity for the city council and the staff to come together, look at some of the key issues that are facing the city, and citizens can also come in and look at those. They're open meetings. They can come in. But it's an opportunity for the council and the staff to get together and talk about what's coming up on the agenda and talk through things without actually going to a vote. And then they'll have what they do on every other Monday is they have the actual council meeting, and that usually takes place in the evening. And of course, that's open to the public, and that's
the public can come in and register and get a chance to talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is open government, and we want you to be part of that. Now, we got a couple minutes left. Is there anything else that you would like to get out to the audience?
Sure. I'd love to share my website with the audience. My website is www.Thompson for Mesa. That's THOMPSON for Mesa. It's all one word, .com. And you can also email me at info@thompsonformesa.com. Or if you have a question, general question you want to call me, it's 480-331-9668, and also have a Facebook page out there. So
now, do you have a team that's helping you? Because obviously in that space, again, if you live to the east of Power, west of Meridian. By the way, Meridian is the borderline between Pinal County and Maricopa County.
Absolutely.
So that's a very important. Meridian and Baseline are we'll give history on that later. But the point is, and then you go to Broadway, anything to the south of Broadway, and to the north of Germain.
Right.
So if you know of anybody in that area, you want to get the name of Kevin
Thompson,
and you want to vote for Kevin, because the key here is you want good representation. And now we want to help any way we possibly can, because this is the type of business, politics, and economics that come together.
Absolutely. I'm blessed to be surrounded by a great team. I have ex-councilman Rex Griswold is one of my co-chairs. Also have Richard Foreman, who's one of my co-chairs. He lives in Tempe. Wonderful man, really involved in education and also in politics. My current chair is James Christensen with Gateway Bank. So another business person, so a wonderful person. I'm just so blessed to have so many people surrounding me, really helping me out and giving me that drive to move forward.
Excellent. Anybody else that wants to jump in and participate, give us your phone number one more time.
It's 480-331-9668.
Kevin, thank you for coming down.
Thank you, Rex.
All right, folks, we wanted to get you off the bench and get in there and vote, and that's coming up. The election is?
It's the primary is in August of 2014.
August of 2014. Get ready for that, folks. Everybody's got to end up the show. It's called the Business to Business Radio Show. Thanks for tuning in. Go out, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.